So the curls that I'm going to be doing today are just with a wand that's wraparound curls, and Emery's like the ones with the climbing thing. So I don't think I've actually ever worn these in a video before because I normally wear the same ones that she's going to show. But recently, now that my hair has gotten longer because I couldn't do this when it was shorter, I've been using my wand again, and this is the Remington curling wand, and I think it's like goes from the 1/4 to 1 inch, and you're obviously going to need like a brush or something to make sure your hair is tangle free, and then you're going to need some sort of like heat protectant because you don't want your hair to get fried. And my favorite is the TruSmay Keratin Smooth one because it adds keratin and makes your hair really smooth as well as protects it from heat. And then finally some sort of hairspray. This is my favorite. It is the TruSmay Trust to Spray Extra Hold. I often don't wear hairspray in my hair because I like to like brush it out throughout the day, and then like by the like second day it's kind of like loosey way. So we're going to begin. So first step is after you've brushed your hair, obviously you want to spray in the keratin spray. It's hard doing this in the viewfinder. I just sprayed my face. Then you just kind of want to like brush it in because you don't want it to be like clumpy on one spot. And so once it's all in, you can do that while you're waiting for your curling thing to heat up. Another thing that I forgot to mention that I do is I sometimes section off my hair. When I do this way I do, but if I do the other way I don't. It depends on like the thickness of your hair or if you like doing that. So what I'm going to do is section off like right here, like at the tip of my, I guess it's like right above my ear, and get like the up layer of hair and just like twist it, and then just use like this huge clip or whatever clip you have and clip it on. And I know some people section off their hair more than this, but I just like to do the under layer first so it's out of the way, and then do the upper layer. Okay, so once your wand is heating up, you want to take like a 1 to 1.5 inch section here. This looks bigger, but it's from like 2 different parts. And people say to like curl away from your hair. I try and do that, but when I wrap it, I often don't know which way I'm going. So you want to point, oh goodness, you want to point the wand down and try and wrap it away. I think this is away from my face, I don't know. And then hold it there for like 10 to 15 seconds. And then just drop it, and don't do any steam. Don't do anything with it right now because you'll brush them out later. Okay, so I'm just going to do this last section on this side, and then the rest of it's going to be like sped up. Otherwise we will have a very long video. Emery's in the back, so if I'm talking, I'm probably talking to her. Okay, so now I've curled this side of my head and all of this back stuff. So at this point, just check and make sure out of all the stuff that you've done, you don't have any like straight pieces. So now I finished curling all of my hair, so they're all like pretty tight kind of curls. So I'm just gonna like flip my head and just try to like loosen them up a bit with like my hands. And then I'm going to take either like a brush or a wide tooth comb. I'm going to use a wide tooth comb and just brush through them and loosen them out a bit. So they're just kind of like loose-ish curls. Just for a little bit of hairspray, you really just hold them and just kind of like brush that into your hair. And that is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll try this out.
Okay, so it is now my turn, and I'm coming to you live from my bathroom. So this is the curling iron that I use. It is a Hot Tools 1 1/4 inch, and I don't know what this is called. It's not regular, it's like rainbow, as you can tell. I'll try to link it down below. I have it set to 430 degrees. It is plugged in and heating up. Before I curl my hair, I'm just going to set that down. As you can see, I will take my hair out, and this is my hair's natural texture. So it is very, very, very fluffy to say the least. It's actually usually not this fluffy. I don't know why it's like this, but obviously this is not preferable, so I am going to curl it, and a ton of you guys requested my curls for December favorites, so that is what I'm going to be reproducing. So if you wanted to know what that looked like, well, then you've come to the right place. So before I begin, I like to take my Organics Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum, and this is really nice. It's not specifically a heat protectant, but it is an oil, so it should help. And I just put 1 pump of that into my hand, rub them together, and then just rub that into my hair. And if I'm looking away, it's because I'm looking into the mirror in my bathroom. So I'm just spreading that along my hair. And by the way, this smells amazing, so I really do highly recommend it. So I'm going to use 1 more squirt to get the other side of my hair nice and coated. Okay, so the first thing that I do is section my hair off into 2 sections and tie one into a ponytail like so, and then I just throw it behind my shoulder and forget it for the time being so I can work on this side. So now I'm not really brushing the sections out yet. If they get tangly I do, but for now I just comb through with my fingers. So I take about a 1-inch section like this, and then I take the curling iron with the clamp facing towards my face, clip it almost to the bottom, roll it up once, pull down so that the tip of my hair is like almost in, and then I roll it up at maybe about like a 45-degree angle, and I let it sit. I don't really count, just until I think it's good. If you have thick hair, then I'd say leave it in for a bit more, but if you have thin hair, you obviously don't want to leave it in for as long. So I just let that sit like so on my head, and then I unroll and unclamp. So when it's first out, it looks like this, and I know it looks really ridiculous, but I'm just going to leave it, and then I brush it out at the end. So I'm going to speed it up for you. Okay, so I'm done with this side now, and I'm going to undo this side and then just put this one up like the same, but I'm going to try to kind of get it like at the top of the curl so that it doesn't get messed up. And I know it looks ridiculous, but you know, style right there. Now I am going to go on to the next side. Okay, so now that I've finished this side, I am going to undo the first side, if I can. And then, and as you can see, it is very voluminous and very like pageant curls, and that is not the look that I'm going for. So I'm going to take a wide tooth comb and just comb through like so. As you can see, it starts to loosen out the curl and kind of make it one big curl. So I'm just gonna flip that behind and then do the same thing for the other side. This is the finished look, and I know it doesn't look that good right now. These are intended to be second day curls. I usually do this the night before, like I'm doing this on a Sunday night before school, and then the curls have had more time just to kind of like loosen out and not be like as bouncy and voluminous. I don't know if that's just my hair that does that, because I mean, like, my hair is pretty thick and it holds a curl really well. If your hair doesn't hold a curl as well, maybe do it in the morning. Just try it out. So that is how I do my everyday curls. I hope you liked Lauren's curls too. I do those too. If you liked this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, and also subscribe. That helps us out so much. Thanks for watching. Bye!